So leftovers often go into the bin without giving it much thought, but with this being a long weekend, we thought we'd give you a little bit of help. If you celebrated Easter on Sunday, chances are that you've had some leftover fish lying around, but before you give your cat an Easter treat, well, you still can give them a treat, why not try making these, and this sounds awesome, Thai Style fish cakes instead. Here to show us how is Teresa. Welcome, and
Thank
all
you.
blessings
Yes.
of the season.
Happy Easter Monday.
This looks exciting. I love a Thai flavour palette because it's got heat. I love chilies,
Yes.
but there's something that packs a punch.
There's
and
so many flavours.
I don't want to say that fish cakes can be insipid and kind of, but sometimes a fish cake isn't the most dramatic of foods, but
No.
it can be light, can be healthy. And in this case, I'm using something, being quite thrifty, using leftovers. So
using your leftovers.
what's going on? I'm seeing a
And I
lot
think
of ginger, girl.
Yeah, if you make it yourself, often they taste so much better. Homemade is always great.
Love,
So,
because this love.
use your leftover fish from the weekend, and we're going to add some mashed potato. You might also have some of this in your fridge.
And we've used sweet potato as well.
Yes, that's delicious.
What role does the potato play in this?
So this is going to bind it all together. So, yeah, definitely need that. We're using equal quantities of potato and fish.
Okay.
So then we're going to add our spring onions, some chili, of course.
Ooh,
Give
I
it a
like
nice
that.
kick.
The bird's eye chili for me is
Some
just a
salt
winner.
and
at the
pepper.
moment. and you do want this to have a lot of flavour as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because that's the thing with Thai, it's very particular flavours, but there's a lot of it.
That's right, yeah.
That's a lot of ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
That's a lot of
It's
ginger.
going to be good. And we're adding some lemon zest as well, which gives it a nice fresh flavour, and some coriander.
So you really do
One of
have a
my
balance here, because your dipping sauce traditionally will be quite sweet as well if you're going the Thai
You can,
Thai route. So
yeah.
you want to have a balance of hot, salty, sour, sweet. Really balance out
Right.
that.
And also you've got a bit of colour going in there as well.
Beautiful. And obviously everything is pre-cooked, so
Yes.
you're not cooking it, you're just crisping it up and
Sort of-
creating the form of the fish cake.
That's exactly right, yeah. So give it a good mix and then shape it into your patties. Dust them with a bit of flour and pop them in the fridge to firm up. And we've got some here that we did a little bit
How
earlier.
important is that?
It's going to help you with the frying because you don't want it to break it up. Also, it's quite handy if you want to make them in the morning for dinner. You can do it ahead of time. You can even pop them in the freezer if you want to. But do let them sit for at least
Nothing
half an hour.
gets wasted. I absolutely love it. So the keyword here, as you use our BWELL, is
There you
BWELL to
go.
33728. SMS that, and we'll send you an ingredients list. A very particular Thai-inspired ingredients list at that.
Sure, you can smell it from here. It's
I know, it's
delicious.
very, very pungent. I love that. I love the ginger component here. It's awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I've put some of our BWELL oil into the pan. And of course, it is endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation. And we've got the cancer stamp on there as well.
And that's the thing, just because you're frying something doesn't mean you have to go down an unhealthy route.
No,
Fry it in the right way. And for this, you want to get that brown, a lovely, beautiful, kind of crisp finish.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going to basically fry it until it's golden on the outside, nice and crispy, and hot all the way through.
Oh,
I've just turned that up a little bit. So it's probably about 3 to 4 minutes per side, depending on how big your fish cake is.
Just enough and also release some of those flavors. It's one thing putting in all these beautiful flavors, but you need them to kind of infuse,
heat,
and you want to kind of activate those flavors. And then how do we wrap it all up and finish it off?
Straight from the pan onto the plate, we've put some lemon wedges there. And for me, an essential is mayo. You have to have mayo on the side. So we've got our BWELL mayo that you can dip it into. And that's it, and enjoy straight away. And
I would eat it fresh and savor it fresh. Make sure you don't waste any ingredients after the Easter weekend. Again, the keyword is BWELL to 33728. And we'll send that ingredients list directly to you.
Yes.
I love this. It's healthy, it's beautiful. You can even, I would imagine, enjoy them cold for lunch on a Tuesday as well, to pack them in a little lunch
Get you on the right track after all the feasting.
And a lot of people are feeling quite guilty after yesterday, so this is a great way to kind of balance that out. Sorry, I can't have another hot cross bun for another year.